Hey, parents and grandparents, let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to think about this. Those of you that's having anything similar happen to you that's happened to my family, this ain't your fault. And that's what, in the last week, I made another video. I've already taken it down. This ain't your fault. Oh, don't beat yourself up over this. I know of a lady, probably the saddest stories I've heard. Her son was dating this girl, and they had the girl and his mother didn't get along before they got married. And this is just what I'm hearing now, the way it happened. And then they got married, and they have completely lost that son. That son does not come around anymore. And the lady, I mean, it ain't. This has been going on for more than a couple of years, and the lady is just wrecked. See, a lot of people don't know what this does to a mother. See, it's been hard on me, but this destroys a mother. And there's not even a grandbaby involved in this. This just, And then I talked to another lady that her son was married to this girl, and that lady at some point wasn't able to let the kids ride in the car with her. And then her daughter-in-law ended up leaving her son. And then that grandmother had to kind of pick up the pieces. You know what I mean? I'm talking about two great women. Nobody would ever say a family's perfect. Most of these women, if they've raised responsible kids, they'll make a great grandmother. And that's where I've been at the last 2 weeks. I mean, there was a part of this that, like I said in that other video, I just ain't gonna help nobody. After all this, no, that ain't the answer to this. Let these people go. You got to understand, and this is what there's a lot that goes on with this, but this is our only grandbaby, okay? And during all this, not so much with me, but my wife was really beating herself up. What did she do wrong? Which is nothing. What she got in trouble for is what a great mother and grandmother is supposed to do. I mean, that's what's so bizarre. That's what makes me so mad, if you don't know the truth. You punished good, and you returned good with evil, which is in the scriptures. And you say, Roddy, you always talk about the scriptures. I'm not talking about the scriptures like I'm a great Christian. The scriptures are 6,000 years old. This is like every society has something, some prohibition against what these burrheads have done. And like my wife, she was trying to take responsibility. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Nothing. And then I got to thinking about last week. I said, let's just imagine if you was a couple and you had 5 or 6 kids and they all had babies. They all had grandbabies. And let's say there was 5 sons that you had and 5 daughter-in-laws. And they was all had different personalities, different little quirks about them. And you tried to change who you was to fit the new daughter-in-laws and what they expect. Or to fit, maybe if you had all daughters, the son-in-laws. Well, you can't do that, grandparents. Parents. Just be who you are and let them get to stepping if they don't like it. But, see, if the roles were reversed and you've got 3, 4, 5 children and they've all got grandkids, then there's a little bit of competition probably built up in these people to not let the other grandkids get ahead of the other ones. See, some of our problems is on our side of this, the way we've responded, because this is our first and only grandchild. So you can just imagine how we felt about this. And we might be willing to, augment some behavior. How do you augment being great? Doing the good things my wife was doing? You can't. You can't. And some of you grandparents, y'all have some grandkids that come over and see you, and grandkids that come over there and see you, and then you got an old sorry daughter-in-law that won't let them kids come around. Well, don't be, you hate it for them kids, but that's on that daughter-in-law. The other ones want to see you. I'm not telling you don't worry about it, but this ain't the parents and grandparents' fault, y'all. This is definitely where the problem is. And I wish I could, some of the stories that I've heard from these grandmothers, it's some of the most heartbreaking stuff you'll hear. But it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. There's nothing you can do. I can't fix it. You can't fix it. But somehow you gotta dig down inside and say, it ain't my fault. There's something mentally ill or evil spirit that's in this earth right now. And we're watching it. I mean, as I'm sitting here watching the news where Russia has fired an ICBM today into Kyiv, according to Kyiv, into Ukraine. The United States is denying it. I'm watching a situation here, a news commentator, according to him, and I like watching him, and I've watched it, but I've been working. These people, they about to have us on the edge of nuclear war right now, and this is crazy all over the earth. Everything's crazy right now. What's that got to do with? What's the nuclear war got to do with this situation my family's in and some of y'all's family's in? People can't get along. It's weird. It's, the good people in the earth are just under attack. Just try to. I wish I could. All the stories that I've heard from these grandmothers, and it tears a grandmother. See, a lot of men won't say nothing about it. Maybe I'm a crybaby. Maybe whatever. You know what I mean? But there's a little bit of this that I'm not just moaning and groaning. I wouldn't want it on me in my old age that I did this to my mom and daddy. So there's a little bit of this that the regrets that I do have ain't this. The regrets that I have, according to what's going on now, are just embarrassments. Nothing like this. But this is happening everywhere. And if you run the statistics of some other moral failings about our society, this place right here, right now, when you realize what's out here, those people that believe that in reincarnation and that you come back here in a hellish existence, I can't argue against them. I don't necessarily, I'm not counting on reincarnation. I'm counting on forgiveness to get me out of here through Christ. But I share that stuff about reincarnation because those beliefs are out there. And you'll never convince me that I could convince them that this place ain't hell. And you say, well, Rodney, it ain't that. Run your statistics out here on how much divorce there is, on how much abortion there is, how many people's in prison, how much thievery is going on, how much lying's going on, how much cheating is going on. Just run your statistics. Just run your quick statistics of all the moral failings that a society can have. And look at the population, how many people's participated in this. And then think about all the chaos that they caused on the other side of it. See, as Christians, we go, well, we can be forgiven. You can't forgive that chaos that you caused. This realm is a place where you reap what you sow. And then when you get older and you look back, then it causes problem. You have regrets. And I know some old boys that's in their 60, 65, 70 years of age now. And they got some regrets. I'm not saying I've been a great person. I've got some embarrassments. I do have some regrets, but it ain't like this. It ain't like this. This ain't your fault, grandparents. This is on these kids. And somehow, some way, they're going to pay for it.